50 and verse 4. Lord Yahweh had given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak. First and foremost, we like to give all praises and all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, and Kakodash. We want to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, taught us this truth, our teachers, right, and the elders. Peace and blessing to the brothers that push this word in sincerity and in all truth. And to the sisters that listen in silence, right? We say shalom, to the elect, hopefully elect. And me and the brother Howard and brother right, just in transit, and we just, so that we run the camera, to the Spirit of the Lord. And basically, in this truth, we came into the understanding of this truth, and we have to, as the elder at the camp, our camp leader said, and also the apostles always say now, we being teachers, we're not being taught just to keep things to ourselves, but we're being taught to teach, to teach others how to teach others, So a matter of fact, I'm going to bring this first scripture, Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. A workman not being ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And something ashamed is for you to go out on the highways and byways and ask a question and being asked questions. You might know everything, but like certain things you're being capable of answering things that you're supposed to know. So that is a shame. So
because she does say always ready to give an answer. Because you gotta study the word, you gotta bring to words, study the breakdowns and the scripture, so you can get the proper understanding. Because in this world, it just lies or people living on lies, or ancestors living on lies, right? Different philosophy,
right? So yeah, this is so back in Isaiah 50 and verse 4. It says, Yahweh had given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak, right? And we know how to speak, right? Beginning with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, right? And Great Millstone only, right? We know how to speak, right? All of us wouldn't speak. As a matter of fact, all of us will speak the same thing, right? But in different type of way, because it's a body and the body make up of different parts. You understand? So some brothers will be increased in certain other things, and other brothers will be increased in certain other things, where the case might be. But at any point, right? It says I should know how to speak. So we know how to speak. So knowing how to speak, knowing that we know how to speak, we're supposed to be able to go there and teach, right? Because what the Heavenly Father told Matafa, chapter 21 and verses 15, it says, so when they had dined, Yahushai and he called Jesus, said unto Simon Peter, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? Right, so Yahushua said, you love me more than these, right, because it was dining. And he said unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lamb.
So feed my lamb, that means feed the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Feed the people the word of the Heavenly Father.
That's right. It says, verse 16, he said unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. Verse 17, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep.
God, the real purpose. The purpose is to study and go down the highways and byways and feed the sheep.
Hey, and that cut to me. You know what I mean? Because I know I could do more.
God,
And little brother also know that he could do more.
that's right.
You know, so we had to make the effort to do more. But the little that we know, we'll feed the Lord sheep, you know. Yeah, I can speak for me personally, to the Spirit of the Lord. As long as the Yahweh shall give me the strength. You know, I do my part. You know, we had to do my part. The scripture says he was called out of the darkness into this marvelous light. Because we was in darkness when we was in the world.
God, that's right.
We didn't know the truth. We didn't understand the Bible. We used to read the Bible and had the understanding that everyone else, you know, the church, as the pastors go break it down, we go take it in, and sometimes we think that the majority of the time we think that they say it was already making sense of us. You know, so the Heavenly Father called us out of that darkness, that sleep,
That's slumber.
into the light. Right? So we have to be grateful, we have to be thankful, you know, because we come that we are the potential elect, because the Lord had called us. But the scriptures also say many have called, but few are chosen. So we want to be the chosen. Right? Because that way the word elect means. The word elect means chosen. So we want to be a part of that chosen. So that is why we have to do the work. Right? And as the because I was saying, the camp leader, he saying last night, he said, you ain't gonna start a relay, you know, or a race and finish and stop halfway and expect to get a prize. You know what I mean? And that is the same thing. You apply that same thing in this truth. You can't start the race because the Apostle Paul called us a race. Right? You can't start the race and finish the race and expect to get the prize.
Yeah, because that men that start this race very quickly go on fire, burning.
And the way it's supposed to be.
They come like they're marathon they're running. Alright, they carry on a marathon on full 100, start off full 100. You have to, there's a build up. Alright, when they come down to the end, then when you have to put in that extra effort. But if you rush it, then eventually you're gonna run out of gas. You understand?
It's Proverbs chapter 25 and 16. It says, Hast thou found honey, which is this word, eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomit. Right? So as I was saying, you know, lest thou be filled and vomit, because they will start off hurry in the race. You know, and you will just burn out yourself.
Yeah.
You will burn out yourself.
The race is not for this one.
But we will enjoy it till the end, right? And that is the main thing we will look in. You know, and the end could be, hey, the end don't necessarily have to be the coming of Yahushua. The end has to be, hey, it could be end of your life. But once you continue in this truth, in sincerity, that is your race. And then like the brothers who died in this truth. The brothers who died, they finished their race. That was their race. The Lord took them. Right? So they finished their race. So, but the thing about it, they continued in the faith. They continued doing the works. Brothers who died on the road, they continued doing the works. So we know that they are sealed. So now we are the ones who try and have to work out our own salvation, fear and trembling. Right? It says, it is not good to eat much honey So for man to search their own glory is not glory. Right? So hold up on that, eh? So I'm going back in Isaiah 50 and verses 4 again. Goes on, it says, I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary, right? Because the scripture tells in the book of Isaiah 63, okay, say to him that is weary, to him that is weary. And one, it says, as always, Isaiah Isaiah 62, 61, as always, in that scripture. Remember it after that. Isaiah 61 and 1, it says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because Yahweh had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim the liberty of the captives. You see? The liberty of the, hold on. A second. The liberty of the captive.
The captive. Who was the captive? The nation of Israel. Right?
God, right. So it's speak a word in season to him that is weary. And who is weary? Right? The whole nation of Israel. Right? But the scripture tell you the way around Daniel 7:25, talking about wearing out the saints. Right? And that is exactly what they're doing. They're wearing out the nation of Israel. But the king gonna get tired. We're fed up at this place here. But we were tired of pushing this word, this truth. Right? Because the book of Isaiah 3, Isaiah 6, it says, Isaiah 6 and Isaiah 6 and 8, it says, it says, also I heard a voice of Yahweh saying, whom shall I send, and who would go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. Right? Then he said, here am I, send me. Right? And that's what the Lord did. The Lord sent us.
Because the scripture also said you shall see prophets. Right? And wisdom and understanding and knowledge shall be in the sheep corners. Right? So you shall see a prophet.
It says, whom? Verse 9 says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. You know, and that is exactly what's going on. They hear, but they understand not, and that is 2/3, because we are out there every week. We are out there every week, sometimes twice for the week. You know, but they hear the word, but they don't understand any word. They take any to the word. It says, make the hearts of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, right? And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their hearts and convert and be healed.
We're not talking about convert with your heart, we're talking about your mind.
Right?
Right? And be healed, so you can turn back from your iniquities. Right? And go out with that one, right?
Yeah, the Apostle Because you know, when you're doing a lesson, you're doing it for you first. You know, you gotta do it for you first, you know. You gotta speak to your own man. You see? It says, and be healed. Then said I, how long? Then said I, how long? And he said, and he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land utterly destroyed.
Now is the time of destruction. Right? When this ICBM is missing touchdown. Right? As the scripture says that the garden are Eden. Right? Right, that's in Job 3 or Job 2.
Right?
Yeah.
Job 2.
Job 2 and 1. We'll talk about the ICBMs.
Yes, it's Job 2 and 1, it says, again there was a day.
Job. Joel, it's not here.
Joel, Joel chapter 2 and verses 1. It says, blow ye a trumpet in Zion, sound an alarm in the holy mountain. Let all inhabitants of the land be inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds, a day of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mount. A great people and a strong there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even of the years of many generations. Okay?
Yeah, because the land will be desolate after them ICBM. And them laser beams from them chariots as well. Destruction.
Right? Everything that the elders been saying, you know, and they've been actually drawing out that image for us. They actually seen it in movies. Everything we've been saying, they wouldn't see it. They wouldn't see the sky is full of chariots, right? They wouldn't see fire, right? And if you repent, you know, it will be destroyed. You know, I'm speaking to Muhammad. So that is why, hey, the difference with us and tutors, you know, we go forward, we go repent, we go beg the Lord, we go hold our fast, we go beg the Lord to have mercy upon us. You know, because Apostle Paul will speak about his flesh. You know, even speak about his flesh. You know? So hey, hopefully this video was edifying to the hopeful elect, to whoever listen out there. You know, we give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akadash, the double honesty, the apostles of greatness, to all teachers who well. You know, there's a citation to the brothers that push this word, to the four corners that they push this word in sincerity and in truth. You know, and to the sisters that listen,